I sometimes wonder if our resiliency and adaptability doesn't work against us sometimes.
I think it totally does.
Because we're able to tolerate so much more than we should really be willing to tolerate.
Right.
Because we can just adapt.
It should be completely intolerable.
Do you think, here's a question real quick on it. I have friends who are very anti-mask, and I appreciate where they're coming from because, we've gone into all the psychology of it all and the philosophy of it. But then they take it out on these businesses, and I try to have empathy on these businesses because I'm like, these people are trying to survive, and if they don't, like some bureaucrats coming in and it's over.
Absolutely.
So like, even though I hate the mask too, I will reluctantly and calmly put it on to get my wings to patron, to patron your store. But then I'm like, where's the line in the sand, or what's
I
the
agree
balance?
with that, but I wish there were more businesses that were willing to put up a fight.
So I won't name them because I don't want them to get. But where I take my car to get like the oil change and stuff, right? They have the sign that says wear a mask. You walk in and you get a signal from the business which says we don't care. We don't care about any of this stuff. We will put the sign on the door, but we don't care. And people will walk in, they will wear the mask, and those people care, but the business doesn't care. And they let you know that, so you can go in and you can wait and you can take your mask off and you can sit and
That's pretty much where I live in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Everyone has the signs up, but once you cross the sign, no one cares anymore.
Right.
And it's kind of like putting up the BLM sign in the restaurant window, like please don't smash my windows.
Yeah,
but
you
do they
figure
really
out
care?
the places you can get away with,
or
and
like
the ones you can't.
I think in like Soviet Russia or the Eastern Bloc, people would put up like workers of the world unite. Like we're just doing that, so please don't affect my life.
Yeah.
Right.
But behind it, you don't care.
It was funny that unfortunately it wasn't my neighborhood bar. It's what is 2 block. Like I have a neighborhood bar that the owner decided it's not even worth keeping it open for the time being, so he closed, which sucks. But the other bar that's in our neighborhood nearby, I think they've had the knock the whole time. And I walked in, and I was like, yeah, they definitely did recently, and it's just it's awesome because you can walk in and you can sense the vibe of a place and you can tell like, oh, you know that everyone walking in has made their judgment and that's it. You guys are on the same page. And like that is what I think that people should do. I think people should be allowed to figure out their own vibe and their own risk and not give other people crap for either subscribing or not subscribing.
Yeah.
And too frequently everyone wants to shout at someone else for not doing everything that they do.
It's sort of like smoking, and we always we libertarians always had this view that the government shouldn't decide this, but it is certainly cool to go into a non-smoking bar as long as it's done voluntarily, and I totally get that.
A lot of people don't want to be around smoke, and that's totally fine. But if you want to open a smoking bar and say, if you don't like smoke, don't come here, I don't see the problem there.
Yeah, I would like. I mean, there was nothing cooler than when we were in Serbia, and every bar there you can smoke in, and some of them had cigarettes on the menu. That was great. Yeah. I'm not a smoker, but I definitely smoked when we were in Serbia.
They had cigarettes on the menu?
Oh, yeah. We went to one bar. It was like, you want some Marlboro Reds or whatever? It's absolutely.
I would have ordered too.
Oh, my gosh.